In fresh escalation between the US and Iran, the US military says it has intercepted multiple missiles that were launched by Iran, ending a days-long respite in fighting. Despite the truce that prevails, this marks Iran's first ballistic missile attack against the US forces in the region after both sides had held fire over the weekend. Iran's Revolutionary Guard said they fired ballistic missiles on US airbase and US Military Central Command Center in Jordan. The US Central Command said that Iranian Revolutionary Guard forces launched multiple ballistic missiles in an attempt to carry out a surprise attack on US forces deployed in West Asia region. They added that all the missiles were successfully intercepted. The IRGC also claimed to have struck 3 oil tankers in the Strait of Hormuz. The Iranian Navy said that 3 violating oil tankers, which ignored the IRGC warnings and continued sailing an unsafe as well as illegal route, was struck and brought to a halt. Saudi Arabia, meanwhile, confirmed that its forces had intercepted drones targeting oil facilities in the east for second straight day. Country's defense ministry said that aerial defenses intercepted and destroyed several drones that were launched from Iraqi territory and carried out by militias linked to Iran. A coalition of pro-Iran former paramilitaries in Iraq admitted that at least 10 people were killed and wounded in US-Saudi strikes. The US Central Command said that it struck Iran-aligned groups in Iraq that IRGC directed to attack US forces and Saudi energy infrastructure. CENTCOM informed that US and Saudi fighter aircraft targeted logistic sites across eastern Iraq in a joint operation. Parallel to this, Yemen's Houthi rebels announced they targeted a Saudi oil tanker in the Red Sea region with ballistic missiles for violating a blockade on the kingdom's ports. A Houthi military spokesperson identified the ship as NCC Ghazal, adding that it had been forced to turn back after it ignored repeated warnings. Meanwhile, Iran has proposed Oman a temporary arrangement to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Iran's deputy foreign minister has told state television that under new plan, one direction of traffic would pass through Iranian waters and part of the opposite route would also be in Iranian waters. Gharibabadi further said that Tehran rejected an Omani proposal for an equal division of transit routes between the two countries.
Our proposal is that one side, namely one designated shipping route, inbound, outbound, should completely lie on the side of the Islamic Republic of Iran, and part of the other route should lie within the territory of the Islamic Republic of Iran, so that Iran can effectively exercise oversight over inbound and outbound transit routes.
According to a report by Reuters, Oman presented Iran with a plan backed by Gulf states to manage the Strait of Hormuz, including collecting voluntary fees for using the strait. But a US official rejected the idea of tolls or even fees for ships transiting the strait. The US official reiterated that Hormuz is an international waterway that should be free of Iranian control or restrictions. The US Central Command said that more than 20 Navy warships are operating across West Asia, supporting military missions, including enforcement of America's blockade against Iran. CENTCOM said that as of July 28th, it has redirected 18 commercial vessels, disabled 2 and boarded 2 to ensure full compliance.